Hey, V here, VWeathersHR, checking in for our next episode of Lady Sneaker Conversations. So this is episode 4. We'll go ahead and get started in a few minutes. I am waiting for my guests to join. I see one of them is in the building. Oh, hey.
Hey,
How are you, Passion?
good. How are you?
I am good. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Cool. All right. I think I see Tay. Yes. Hey, everybody that's joining. Thanks for hopping in. Tay, how are you?
Hey y'all.
Hey.
All right. So today is Tuesday. This is, again, episode 4 of Lady Sneaker Conversations. The month of February. So, of course, Black History Month. We want to hone in on some of our fabulous Black business owners. So I appreciate you ladies for taking time out of your day to hop on the live with me. It's greatly appreciated. Got a lot of love for both of y'all. And where is Dope Chick with Kicks? We waiting for her to hop out. There she go. Hold on. Let me add her to the mix. All right. Yes. How are you?
What up, y'all? What's going on?
Hey.
All right. So everybody's here. Where's Passion? Did Passion hop on for y'all?
I think it dropped. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Just want to make sure. Okay.
Hold on. Let me get her back in here. Unless Instagram done mess with the... Okay. I was about to say, I'm like, did they change the max to 3 or something? They didn't let me know. Like, what's up? Like,
No, they trying Instagram trying to get their coins.
right. All right. So we are highlighting Black business owners. So I want to just spend a little bit of time up front right off the bat, letting you all introduce yourselves. Tell us a little bit about your business and what sneaker did you wear today, if you wore a sneaker today. So who wants to start?
I'll start.
Okay, go.
Right. I'm Dope Chick with Kicks. Ish is what everybody call me. I have a small business. My business page is Elegant Creations by Ish. And I do a little bit of everything. That page is all over the place. If you ask me, I do it. So, but my main focus is on, I do a lot of shirts. I create shirts. I make banners. I do party favors. I even had my own little brand. But because I got so tied up in that, I don't even push my own brand. So, and that's me. And what did I wear today? Foams, the Volt.
The Volt foams?
The Volt foams, yeah.
Okay. I see you out here.
Yeah, you know, when I don't get a chance to get dressed often, but what I do, I will pull out a brand new pair. I don't care if I'm going to the corner store. I will get dressed to go to the store. Listen.
I'm guilty too, because I don't go out the house much now that I work from home. So
Yeah.
I just slide for the grocery store.
Exactly.
You got to get that fit off.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining. Who wants to go next?
Okay, I'll go. Okay, so hey everyone, my name is Taylor, but y'all can call me Tay. My page is lettaytellit. I also have a business. My business page is Let Tay Create It. And I do socks. I do my shirt here, Respect Female Sneakerheads. I also have this shirt, and I have hoodies as well. I'm also about to drop stickers and mugs that represent the Respect Black Female Sneakerheads. So y'all be on the lookout for that. And today I usually wear my Yeezys when I go drop my son off or pick him up. Like, it's my most comfortable shoe, is my beater. So I had on the Yeezy 700s today.
Okay. All right. Stepping out on them hard. Okay. All right, Passion, tell us about you and your business.
I am Passion B. I am a illustrator slash artist slash creative, period. My Instagram, of course, is Art Deal Her. Everything is under that brand. I do art prints. I do stickers. I have shirts. I just launched a mini magazine that I do monthly. And that's about it. That's me in a nutshell. And today I wore my Concord 11s.
Okay, classic.
Yes, we go back into the office now 3 days a week. So I have to put on 3 days a week.
I'm dying to get my new job to go into the office. Y'all, and people like, you don't like working from home? It's been 3 years. I'm over it. I am bored. I'm tired of talking to the wall. Like,
nah,
and it's funny because I don't really like, it's like the coworkers that, it's like a love-hate relationship. Like, y'all got on my nerves when we was in the office, but I kind of miss y'all, but I know this only going to last for like 30 days.
It's like when your kids be gone. It's exactly like when your kids be gone. You miss them. And then when they come home,
you be like y'all need to go back.
That's the real ever.
Nah, I feel it. All right. So, a couple topics I want to touch on today. First of all, shout out to all of y'all. The entrepreneur in me appreciates y'all, but I ain't finna do it because I ain't that bold. So, I'm proud of y'all.
I said
I'm
that
excited
all the time. Like, I used to be like, nope, I ain't doing it. I ain't doing this. I ain't doing that. But my whole thing started because I sew.
Okay.
So,
see, I don't have no talents. I don't have no skills like that. So I'm not even finna. I'm not even finna start. Like, y'all real creative. That ain't me. But I'm proud of y'all and I'm excited for y'all and I love what y'all doing, which is why I asked all of y'all to be on the show today. I really appreciate it. So if you are not following any of these ladies, please go to their pages, hit follow. And I know Ish and Tay, y'all have separate pages for y'all businesses, so follow their business pages as well.
There's also a link in my bio for my business page.
Yes, so hit the follow. All right, so in the spirit of lady sneaker conversations and talking about sneakers a little bit, I did want to touch on a few different topics. One I want to hit on is the denim Jordan 1s. I've seen pictures recently released of those. I want to get y'all thoughts. What y'all thinking on them denim 1s? No?
And I'm gonna tell you why. I do think it's a nice shoe. The thing that catches me about it is the bamboo. Yes. I am a bamboo. I love bamboo earrings. I have a pair, and I'm begging my husband to buy me a bigger pair. Like, I want like all 3 sizes. I just love bamboo earrings. That's the only thing that catch me in it. I'm so sick of Jordan 1s. It's pathetic. And the simple fact is, we just had the Royals. They just like the Royals. That denim looks just like the Royals. So the only thing, and I'm not even going to do it because I have grown up and I just said I'm not buying it just because I think it's cute. So this is growth. This is growth. But I'm going to go ahead and pass on those.
Okay. What y'all thinking about the denim 1s?
They're okay. Like, I truly understand why some people are like, oh my God, I have to have them. I wouldn't say they necessarily remind me of the those royal ones, but they're like, I can just see why people would want them. Like, would I be like, oh my God, I have to have them? No, like, they're like oh my God, I have to have them. For me is like the patent bread ones. Like, those were like oh my God, I have to have them. I'm gonna eventually get those, like, whether it's sell or whatever. But those ones that they came out with, it's not like oh my God, like, I'm gonna do whatever. Get the shoe. It's just like they're okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, it's a no for me. And it's nothing against the shoe. It's just okay. It's not nothing that like jumps out at me. Plus, I feel like they did the denim 6 way better. Like, I feel like the patchwork
they
on
did.
the denim 6 was hard. Like I had to have those. I thought those were so dope. And then they incorporated the tan, which like elevated the. This one is like it's a lot of white. I don't like how they did the denim in the places that they chose to do the denim. So it's a no for me, but it's okay. I don't dislike the shoe. I just wouldn't purchase it. It had to be like on sale somewhere. And
right. It would have to just lay in my lap. Yeah, it has to lay in my lap because they know. Like I'm not gonna get them 200 for that because I know it's the grade school size gonna be like I'm just not. I'm not willing to pay
quality.
Yeah, and I'm just falling back from the Nike brand because I just feel like the quality control now, as well as now, I swear to God, it seems like every time a new Jordan releases, $20 more. I mean, it's just like, and then your quality is going down. So you can't try to get this extra dollar out of me and you sending me crap.
Yeah.
I feel like they issuing out B grades of everything now. Like everything is a B grade.
Everything a B grade. Wow.
The glue is all over like I'm just Nike, come on. I need y'all to step it back up. I want these prices.
With that denim one, I was a little happy and disappointed, right? Because I didn't really like how they came out. They looked better on like the mock-up that I saw a few months back. They really did. But I didn't really like how they came out. I don't like how it's like jagged edges on there. Like, clean that up. Like, if I bought them, I would be with a razor trying to clean that up. Like, I'm good. But I was a little excited because I feel like them bamboo pieces on there, that's for Black women. That's for us. Like, so I feel like they made that with us in mind, but it didn't come out. It didn't give what it was supposed to give, like people say.
It's like they ain't trying hard enough. It's like y'all like, but nah, that ain't no. Try
it's. I feel like it was like someone Black was not at the head of the table when the design was going down. Like they got the pieces of the culture, but the culture wasn't making the shoe. That's for sure.
Very telling. Yes.
Yeah,
bruh.
I think
the only thing they did was say, "Oh, Black girls like bamboo earrings back in the night," and I feel like they was listening to some of us that are 40 plus with the they don't listen to us. So they was like, let me throw that bamboo on there. Like, oh, okay, but that still doesn't say anything about us always. Like, we don't only like that. Like, we like young stuff too. But, we don't only want the retros. Like, we just don't want pink and purple.
Yeah, they will give us pink and purple to death. Like, oh my goodness. All right,
well,
so
shit, let me have your bamboos. Tell hubby, let me have his bamboos when he hit on them, since he's gonna take them off.
No,
I just want the bamboos.
I'm gonna just throw them on some other shoes. Something I already got. Like I figure out something. But yeah, like speaking of not having the culture at the table, have you all seen the Black History Month release through Nike? So I got a notification yesterday that you are able to Nike ID Black History Month shoes.
I missed that.
I didn't see that. Yeah, maybe I gotta go into the.
First of all, it's limited to low Air Force Ones. The color options are absolute trash. You can only do like black and white for the most part of the shoe. I mean, I can't even tell you how disappointed I was. I'm going through like, what can I do with this? Like, your color options are red, yellow, green, black, blue. Like, that's it. Like, it's so limiting in terms of what you can do. And I know Nike has really not been doing BHM like that. So I got excited. Like, oh, I didn't realize this was even coming out. Like, child.
I haven't looked for it because I think I already put in my mind that they're not about to put out anything that I'm going to be impressed with. That's right. Really haven't seen it or didn't know that they put anything out, but based off of what you just described, like I'm even more uninterested in.
Yeah. I want, like, at some point y'all take a look and see what I'm talking about, but it was very disappointing. There's like some sort of paisley something you can do like as a the comments like y'all going in disappointing late. That's the other thing. We know Nike ID takes several weeks. By the time you get them, it's gonna be St. Patrick's Day or later. Like it's all like a whole mess. Like I'm gonna need for whoever came up with that to get their life, because at the latest y'all should have been putting that out as an option in January, so that we could have been making them and getting them in time for Black History Month. Like I'm really over Nike with like missing the mark, and I know they always come now with the it's COVID, but
everything is COVID.
Now everybody, like, I need for y'all to like be better and proactive with stuff. Like
we are far away from COVID now. This is the norm, so get with it.
Exactly. COVID is the common code at this point. It's just going around. Like, yes, like so the comment about they dropped the Halloween sneakers late. Yes, they did. It's the same exact thing with the next topic I'm about to get into. Did y'all see the Valentine's Day shoes?
No. I saw that dunk that had the lace around the check, and just no. I'm sorry, but if anybody likes them, I apologize. But that I just didn't like it. I didn't like the two shades of the pink together. I just did not like the fusion altogether.
Yeah, I didn't. Okay. I didn't even know that was a drop. Like I thought that was just maybe like.
I didn't know that was like Valentine's Day thing. Like that's no.
But I feel like they had more available for Valentine's Day than Black History Month.
They definitely did.
We all into Valentine's Day like that.
So they got the dunk this that came out with the lace. I'm not a fan of it either. I don't like the color combination on there. Y'all know I love me a pink sneaker. Like that was a huge letdown. I was like, what the hell is this?
Right.
But in addition to that, they just released pictures of, they have all of the basketball shoes in a Valentine's Day colorway. So the LeBron 19, the Giannis's, the Freak Threes, they got the Paul Georges, which I'm gonna say it again, they need to cut Paul George whole line. They also they got a Kyrie, that Infinity, which I don't even like how the Infinity came out. They could keep that Kyrie 8. It was a letdown. It's not even pink, it's not even red. I didn't really see a lot of heart. Like I don't understand how these are the Valentine's Day shoes. Like I don't like them. They're supposed to be dropping this week, which Valentine's Day was yesterday. Like make that make sense. Like I wanted to wear my Valentine's Day shoes yesterday.
Right. The Forces wasn't bad to me. I mean, I personally like Forces myself because I feel like it's classic to me. But the pink with the red check and the white, I would get those. They were dope. Cute. But other than that, I didn't see anything that was like, wow. But for 2022 in general, unless they got some, unless they told us about the ones in the back that's coming out.
I told you about my growth. My growth is, I gotta love it. I ain't buying nothing I don't love. Between these last 3 years, it was a combination of a lot of some of the, I really haven't bought a lot of like new drops. I kind of been like peeking around, reaching back, grabbing little stuff, but I gotta love it. For $200, I gotta love it now.
Yeah,
I'm getting stingy on my coins. I gotta love it.
It's for me, it's not even just the coins, it's the space. Like I really have to be conservative in terms of what I buy. Now my husband will tell you based off this week, probably not. But I needed this stuff that I got this week. So it is what it is. But I'm just saying, like, I have to be a little more conservative. So I completely understand what you're saying. Like you can't just buy everything. And it's helping me, honestly, that everything that they put out is really underwhelming.
That's what I said. I said,
keep it up. Like,
y'all helping me out. But it's a catch-22 because when I don't buy sneakers, I buy clothes. So it's like, now since I ain't buying sneakers, now I find myself ordering clothes. If it ain't for me, it's for the kids. It's like, so that ain't helping. Like, that ain't helping.
Yeah, I do feel like 2021 was a better year so far, based upon what I've seen. Now, I do know there's a lot of like secret collabs and stuff that's coming out. So, you know, I'm sure there'll be some hot stuff, but I just gotta be a little more selective. And the other brands are coming with it. Like,
yeah.
Listen, New Balance and Adidas. But I've always been a fan of Adidas, and I've been a fan of both. I think like when we went into lockdown, probably mid to the end of 2020. I think that's when Nike started really pushing out stuff. It was like, I don't know if it's because everybody was locked down and they just had all this inventory to just get rid of, but then they just, and then all the other brands like, all right, well, this is our chance. So it's like, okay, well, yeah, y'all better start grabbing now, you know, like, because people are really starting to explore other brands.
Yeah, I think it's also a little bit of that frustration with not being able to get the Nike product. Dropping stuff via sneakers and nobody gets them, and then before they even secure the shoe, they already got them on sale on all the sites, on the GOATs, on your StockX, on your eBay. Like, so I think people were getting frustrated. Like, I'm not about to keep paying. Y'all price point already higher.
Right.
I'm not about to keep paying over. Like, when I could try to more easily secure some other shoes that's just as dope. So it is what it is.
I'm still saying that Nike and GOAT is in bed together. I don't care what nobody says. Because there's no way in the world that these sneakers is popping up before drop days there. Now, I do understand that they do release all around the world first. I don't know why the U.S. is so slow to get everything. But you can't tell me that we'll see it for like a month on GOAT and it'll be like $2,000. Then as soon as it starts getting close to drop date and they start releasing around the world, they appear on GOAT for almost retail. That smells funny to me. Like, it's deception.
Yeah, it's definitely something going on, because I don't understand how people be reselling shoes and it only be like $20 over retail. Like, what was the point, bro? You could have left that there and just let me buy it from Nike. Like,
but not only that, you get them like this now. That's how I know that it's Nike, because there's no way in the world, because you usually gotta wait for the shipper to ship it to go for it to get authenticated.
Yeah.
So
I mean, some people do get stuff early. I will say that. Like, my husband has worked in sneaker retail, and some places they would get their stuff weeks in advance, and you know people backdooring. So it's no telling. There's all kind of stuff going on.
Gee, you ain't never lied. Oh, you ain't never lied.
All right. So the other topic for we are in the month.
The undead stock some stuff, and she right, I have so many shoes from 2021 have not worn, so I'm not even mad that I don't see myself purchasing as much this year, because that give me a chance to really undead stock. I was counting one day and I was like, okay, we in the teens now of shit that has never been on your foot. It's ridiculous. Put the shoes on.
Yeah, no comment. I'm not even gonna comment on my number of shoes that have not been undead stock yet. I'm not gonna comment, but I'm gonna work through it. That's my goal for 2022, is to just wear more of my stuff and my old stuff. Like, I got stuff from 10, 11, 12. Like, I just need to pull that stuff out and wear it. And yeah, there's no need for me to buy more shoes at this point.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard, because I definitely try to rotate my closet every so often so I can just look at what I got. But man, I gotta start putting Polaroids outside of these boxes, because I don't even know what's going on here.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I gotta figure out a better system for organization. All right, so for the month of February, the other hot topic is typically All-Star. Now, All-Star, NBA All-Star, I'm kind of looking forward to it. You know, I'm somewhat a fan of basketball. I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm a basketball head, but I miss them having the All-Star sneakers like they used to have. Like, it's another thing that Nike kind of dropped the ball on, and I wish that they would bring back. Like, they don't do it like they used to. What are y'all thoughts on the All-Star sneakers?
I miss them. All-Star weekend is special to me. I'm a big basketball fan, so the All-Star sneakers was like, that was it. Outside of BHM dropping, because they also had, you know, Kyrie KD, LeBron, they always had a BHM drop and they always had an All-Star drop. And it sucks that it went away because all you producing is the same shoes over and over again. Like, we dropped a million dunks, we dropped a million ones when
the dunks
you can have so much more variety. So I miss All-Star. Braun kind of went left on me. His shoes is becoming real basketball. Like, you gotta hoop automatically. You can't wear them casually anymore. Like, I can tell he's getting older and the shoes are made for him to really hoop in. So I kind of went away from him, but in general, I love All-Star. I love that they used to have shoes drop, and it sucks that it's not really like that no more.
Yeah. Oh, Sneakerhead Dread talk about those crazy Kobe 97 All-Stars. That's what my husband said he want those too. So he loved Kobe, like Adidas and Nike Kobe. So I know we gonna be trying to get those.
Yeah. I'm not a big basketball fan. I'm a football girl. I'm not a big basketball fan. So I literally probably, outside of Jordans, I got like one pair of LeBrons. I think they're the 15s, the Fruity Pebbles. And I don't even wear them like that. I just had to have them because I liked them. But they hurt my feet. I guess because I'm not a ball player. So from what I understand, they real ball sneaks. So they kind of, nah. You ain't gonna catch me running up and down no court.
Put them on.
No.
Nah.
And LeBron,
I literally shoot like this. Like I'm a real girl when it comes to that. Now I play some flag football, but I ain't shooting no baskets. I ain't doing that.
I'm not a hooper, but I love LeBron. I'm from Cleveland. Don't talk bad about LeBron to me about nothing. I don't want to hear it. And
you can't really say nothing bad about LeBron though. He really a good dude.
Yeah.
So I can't really say nothing bad about LeBron.
People just be hating. And although, he not there anymore, he not in Cleveland anymore, I don't care. I'm still rocking with him. And it's the same with Kyrie. Like, it's the same with Kyrie. He not there no more, but he was there when we got that ring. So I'm going to rock with him too. So I still buy Kyrie. He's like, it is what it is. So I got a lot of LeBrons, even though I don't hoop.
Me too. I got a lot of Nike basketball. Period. I have my fair share of phone posits, my fair share of Kyrie's, all of them. And I don't care for Kyrie, but he's a hooper. Like, he's certified. Outside of the court, I don't really know what he be having going on, but on the court, he's certified. So I respect.
The one I had to disown was Tristan Thompson. Like, he was there when we got the ring. I act like he don't exist. Like, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Just LeBron, Kyrie, Kevin Love, but nah, I disown Tristan. It's done.
Yeah, my husband's a sports overall fan, so I default watch a lot of football, basketball. So like, I may not know a whole lot, but by default, like, I know enough to sit and watch a game. So and I just like, okay. Like,
yeah. Same with me. I'm not really into it. My husband's a big basketball fan, like big, but my default is root for the home team, except the Browns. I'm not doing that. I don't have time. I refuse. I just won't follow or deal with football at all. I refuse. Good luck to them, but I refuse. And I was rooting for Odell Beckham to win because of how they play him. Like, I was like, no, I need him to get this ring because I'm not on y'all and y'all shenanigans. It was the same way when they was burning LeBron jerseys. I'm on the Heat now. Y'all tripping.
That's my son. My son loves LeBron. Like, I remember when he was younger, he had me buying all this LeBron stuff, and then when he flipped, Cleveland stuff, and then when he was like, you need a job. That's what you need. Not buying anymore. You better wear it. He still loves Cleveland. Man. I'm sure he has a house there. Wear it.
Right. I don't care what team he out. This jersey was expensive.
Let me tell y'all something. Christmas. So my husband's a big LeBron fan. Like, die hard. Will fight you over him. You would think that he knows him, but he's raised his children to be the same way. So my oldest son is a diehard LeBron fan. This guy had 11 jerseys on his Christmas list. I was like, sir,
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry.
from every one of the teams he played for, or something like. I don't.
So, but he still like believe in Santa Claus. Like, I'm letting it ride out until he don't. And he's 10. So when I was like, well, 11 jerseys, that's expensive. Like, those jerseys. Do y'all know what he said to me? Well, Santa Claus and the elves make their stuff so it don't cost.
That sounds like something Chase would say. See, you got to hit him like I hit Chase with.
I said,
right. Santa Claus go to the.
What you mean? He was like, they build their toys and stuff. Santa ain't up there stitching, bro. They $90 a pop. You're not getting 11.
Bro.
I'm sorry.
Even still, Santa got to buy the fabric. What you mean? Like, get out my man's pockets. Like,
these kids don't have no perception of cost. Like, I don't understand.
Oh my God, none whatsoever, man.
Shit,
but
I'd be like,
he got a point. No, he don't. No,
right.
No, he does not.
I tell Chase all the time, listen, Santa has to go to the less fortunate. Like, so he really, you have a mom and a dad that have jobs, so Santa can't give you all these expenses. Because if you let Chase, you go by Chase Christmas list, you have to buy a whole Amtrak train that's going to be parked outside your house. These kids, they don't want just a regular old toy. Right. I don't know where they think money comes from.
I'm sorry, do they even make regular toys anymore? Like, when I go in Target, everything digital, need a battery. Like, they don't even make regular. Where the blocks at? Where the Legos at? Like,
they even got batteries.
They do.
For everybody asking in the comments.
Little number blocks and stuff for my kid, but
For everybody asking in the comments, he ended up with 5 jerseys. I did not purchase all of them. Grandparents, everybody contributed.
That's right. Everybody get on that train.
And everybody who asked what he wanted, I dropped the jerseys because no.
Yeah.
That's
you push out the expensive gifts for the family. What they want? Oh, this is what they asked for. We got everything else. This is right here. This one right here.
That's what's up. So you got the first 5. You just got to get the other 6 this Christmas.
I'm not getting no more. First of all, LeBron, I'm gonna have to write him because we done went from Cleveland. We went to Miami. Then he had to have the Miami jersey. Then he came back to Cleveland. He wanted a new Cleveland jersey. Then he went to LA. Then he had the nerve to switch his number. So this Christmas, he needed a 23 LeBron because the 6 LeBron just wasn't worthy enough. Sir. Brian, what you doing?
I'm mad that he's 10 and he needs to analyze all of that. Is hilarious.
It's ridiculous, honestly. He's too smart for his own good.
That he gonna grow out of too. That's the other thing. Like,
Julius. Yeah, then you'll be taking him to the Goodwill trying to sell him on Macari.
Exactly. Julius up in here hating. He said y'all buying 30 pairs a week and don't want to get that man his 11 jerseys.
Mind your business. Mind your business. Okay.
You can sponsor a child.
You sure can for just 6 cents a day, sir.
We'll send you a cute little card with their picture on it.
Cute ass, sad ass music that reel you in.
Exactly.
That is too funny. But while we speaking about kids, Tay, I wanted to talk a little bit about CJ's Corner. One of my favorite things to scroll through and see on Instagram.
Yes.
How did you come up with the idea to do CJ's Corner?
First of all, can y'all hear me good? Because I feel like, okay. Well, first of all, my son is very much so, like, he picks up on things quickly. So when I noticed that about him, I'm like, okay, I already told my mom, like, when he's learning educational stuff, like, I also want him to learn about sneakers too. And so I figured that a good way to teach him would also be a good way to, like, record him learning this stuff. Because before we record the videos, like, I'm sitting here with him and I'm, like, talking to him and, like, telling him about different brands and, like, what we're going to talk about today. And he picks it up that day. Like, this isn't like a prep thing where I'm, like, prepping him throughout the week. Like, this is literally right before we record the video. He picks it up and then we record it. And then I post it. But I just know, just knowing him and how much he just loves to show his little personality, I'm like, yeah, baby, we about to, let's get work. hey, let's get
Yeah.
working. Let's learn us a few things. And, you know, as long as he
Yeah.
and some gummies, we good to go.
Yeah. There you go.
Got a bribe for my bed.
Like, if I get my gummies, yes, you do.
Yes.
Yeah, well, listen.
You
Yeah,
getting a lot of
do it.
love in the comments. Everybody's talking about how cute CJ is, how adorable he is, how cute the show is. So we definitely love CJ's Corner. Please keep that going. Even when he like 16 and he like, Mom, leave me alone. I still
When
want
his
to
voice
see
drops.
CJ's Corner, okay?
He already be like, do we have to? Like, yes, we do. Yes, we do. You
His
gonna
little
learn
voice drop.
what he means. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna learn what consistency means. This is consistency. This is
So is he like a little sneakerhead? Does he ask for shoes, or is there certain ones where he like, I really like these, or
he's not there yet, but when I do buy him shoes, he gets very excited and he wants to wear them right away. So at that where he's like, I want to wear all of them. Like, we can only wear one pair at a time.
oh, he'll wear them out the store kind of guy. Okay.
Yeah, he's like, I want to put them on, like,
Straight to toe.
like, right now. So that's where he's at.
That's
He's not
too cute.
at the point yet where he's like showing me like, oh, I want this shoe, I want that. Like, whatever I buy him, he's gonna wear. He just wants to wear it like right then, right now. So.
Yeah, that is too adorable. Like, I will say, you know, it's tough to keep up with it because CJ's small right now.
Tell me about it.
My son is 13. He been in a grown man size since he was 8 years old. I can't keep up no more. Like, not for all three of us. Like, luckily, he's not like a sneakerhead for real. He just want to look nice, you know? So we keep him with a few pairs. Like, he keep about 10, 15 in his rotation. So he's happy with that. Keep him a pair of white Forces. But girl, when they get them grown men sizes.
Listen, I done been there already. My oldest is 24. So I'm doing it again. But I'm glad I got the new age kids because they into Crocs. So Chase, he lazy. So Chase is like, can I wear my Crocs today? Brother, you can't wear those to school. You have to wear your school shoes.
Let me tell you how irritated I be. Like, he came in the house the other day. I'm like, bro, you wore Adidas slides and socks to school with all these sneakers upstairs. What? Don't play with me like
kids
that.
are lazy, okay? Chase will dig and look for the slip-on sneaks before he go look for the ones he got to actually do work to get in.
Oh, God.
But listen, I ain't mad at you because them little $25 clearance Nikes rock out.
At this
Enjoy them.
now buying his shoes, I mean, we do have a lot. Don't get me wrong. Like, his feet, I don't know, they done grown overnight. And now all of a sudden I'm boxing away shoes. It's cool because I can still buy the little $40, you know, little 25.
Baby.
Back up on that for now. I know I've already gotten myself into a whole lot of mess. Yeah.
See, now my daughter is different. Like, see, I kind of started buying her what I buy me, but I got a granddaughter now too. So everything that she can't fit, that she never really wore, I give them to her, but I got to get them back. So everything so I told my son, when she grow out of them, bring them back. I want them back. And he's like, what you planning on having? I said, no, I want them back. If she don't dog them out, I want them back. Don't ask me no questions. Get it back.
I mean, I was about to ask, what you gonna do with them? Like, you having another baby?
I'm sorry.
What you gonna do with them? Will you get them back?
I don't know. I just want
You don't know?
because I felt like when I had him, back when all the hot sneakers was out, I gave away all his stuff, all the Jordans.
Yeah.
Like, I was always into sneakers when I was younger, when I was a teenager. And then when I had him, I was 17 when I had him. So I just split from me to him. But he had everything, every Jordan, everything. And I gave all that stuff away, and I kind of regret it now because all that stuff came back.
Yep.
So now I said, nope, I'm going to hold on to them because they're going to all come back, and I'll have them for somebody else.
That's true. You're going to have more grandkids. Pass them to the next one.
Exactly. Yeah, and they'll have a story behind them.
Yep.
Yeah, 2 of y'all wore these, see? And look how good they still look. I'll be that old lady. Look how good those shoes still look.
Right, and they about to retro them again, and y'all already got them.
See? Yup, see? The originals. Yup. They gonna thank me for that. They gonna thank me for that.
Man, that is too funny. All right. So we talked a little bit about 2022. Things are looking a little grim in terms of releases, but I'm curious, are there any particular pairs that y'all are really excited about that are coming out this year?
Yes.
UNC sixes. Have to have them.
Yeah.
Willing to pay for them. Have to have them. Like, hands down, gotta have them. And preferably Joe Fresh Good. I don't even know what they look like, but yes, please. I need whatever that collab is, whatever that box,
Yeah, so
I will like it.
I said I was gonna go for whatever the Joey Fresh also
Yeah,
because I missed everyone.
Me too. So I want those.
I gotta have something.
Yeah, I want those, the UNC sixes and the pennies. I would like those,
Okay.
the penny, the social status penny ones. I need those too.
Not for me, but I think my husband wants them, so I'm gonna try it for him.
So this is definitely a household where Shorty C has to get the UNC sixes. Like my husband,
I see it in the comments.
He loves the six. Yes, he loves the six. So whatever sixes is coming out, the Midnight Navy ones are the other ones. Definitely going to be trying to get those for him. He's the priority with those. And then once he's secured on a pair, then I'll try for B's though. What else?
I actually try not to look at nothing. I honestly been trying not to look at anything. As long as I don't see it, I don't want it.
Those threes that I really like those threes. I mean, the UNC sixes, of course, 100% gotta have them. I like threes, and
the threes are nice.
The Cardinal threes.
The come out this month.
Yeah, I
like those.
I like threes in general. So
yeah, I don't particularly care for threes. I like that colorway though. I don't have any threes.
I like threes and I like ones. Because for me it's about comfort. And once I break in a pair of ones, I'm wearing them bad boys for a long period.
Right.
Pay the money. Like that's how I feel about ones. Like I'm all about comfort. So once I break in them ones, like baby, we rolling and we good. So that's
I had about 15 pair of ones, and they actually kind of been shelved. I haven't really been wearing my ones at all. I've been really trying to rotate like a lot of my other stuff. And it's crazy because most of my ones I probably wore like once or twice, no more than 3 times. But I've been trying to really rotate a lot of my other sneakers. Just because I'm like, oh, I ain't worried. Let me throw them on. I ain't worried. Let me throw them on. And I've been trying to unbox. I try to unbox all my stuff. Everything I have has to touch outside.
Yeah, that's my struggle. Like I need to get to a lot of pairs that I have not worn. Like I really need to do that and bring back some of my old stuff that I haven't worn in a long time before they start crumbling. I'm seeing in the comments a lot of people talking about the pennies. So definitely pennies for Ash, because Ash was talking about them last month when we did Lady Sticker Conversation. So definitely got to make sure Ash get her pennies.
Shout out to
my goodness.
Crazy because he mentioned the Ricky Morty Mellows, and I really
those are definitely on my radar.
Those come out on Friday.
Yeah,
Friday.
And I'm on them. I'm on them. I got Julius on them for me. I got to put Kai on them for me. Everybody I know 7 Rick and Morty 7. I need them. I don't usually have a problem with Puma, but I know because everybody's going to be on them. Puma going to be making you get in line, just like New Balance started that mess.
Yeah, I need New Balance. I need for Puma to have an app because their website not doing it for me. But also, which I don't understand why they don't have an app. Y'all been around for a long time. Like, make that make sense for me. Like, y'all don't have an app.
They just like Fila. Like Fila, I feel like are very much behind, and I just like everybody know how I feel about Fila. Fila is my thing. So like when I be on Fila website and I be looking at the branding they do, I just be like, just please let me do something with y'all because y'all behind. Like,
but didn't somebody just buy into Fila or am I somebody? Like a celebrity
I don't know. I don't know about Fila. I know Reebok. Reebok also don't have an app.
But yeah, I know Reebok. I know Master P and somebody else is Reebok.
Just
I don't know why I'm thinking Master P has something to do with Fila too, but maybe
please
I'm just
no. Please no.
I don't think Master P.
He got his own line. Like
I
Look,
gotta look because I
I
thought I
love
saw
Master P.
something.
That man is a walking, living legend, but I can't
Bruh,
do
I
them
love
little
me some
yachty
Master
shoes.
P.
Like, I be trying
Mm.
to hype myself up, like, oh, black owned. Nah, I just get some rap snacks or something. Like, I'm cool. Like, I can't.
Yo, I saw oodles and noodles in the supermarket. I said, yeah, no, Master, no. I understand you be at $1, but Master P, I need you to pick one thing.
Hey, but he
You
be making, he be
making plenty money.
He been
Okay,
making money.
yes, Master P ain't no fool. That's why he pulled Romeo.
He got money.
That's why he pulled Romeo off of that show, because he said it was making a bad name for him. That growing up hip hop.
Oh, girl, Romeo and his dad and girl.
Master, listen, that's Master P. I tried to get my husband to take me to the Master P show. He said, "Ain't nobody doing no Master P show."
We bought tickets and everything, and they canceled that shit. I was salty, because I'd have been all up in there, make them say, like, I thought this was.
I was ready.
The music, I would be up in there jamming too.
Ready, I was ready. I ain't going no Master P show. You better find somebody to go with you. Oh, that's cool.
Girl, if they still having it in your city, I'll fly in, because they canceled our shit. Girl, I was trying to go. Like, we had good seats.
I was ready too.
We was in like the 7th row. Like, I was ready. Like,
yeah.
They straight canceled it and hit me with a refund. But yeah, the Rick and Mortys are definitely on the radar. Soon. The other thing that I've been seeing pictures of is these concept Air Max 1s. I've seen 3 different pairs.
I heard somebody mentioned that, the concept.
So I've seen 3 pairs that are collabs with concepts. I don't know how many they coming out with. I want all 3 of the ones that I've seen. I will take any one of those 3 that I've seen. They're very like colorful, and I like busy, bright, colorful shoes, which is why I want the Rick and Mortys, right?
Me too. I love a busy shoe.
Yeah, so I'm excited for those. It was something else in the comments. Somebody mentioned.
I also want the playoff 12s too.
Oh, absolutely.
I want the playoff 12s, and I'm a Griffey fan, and there's like a pair of wheat Griffies that are coming out too.
I saw those.
Those are good too.
Somebody mentioned Jason Kids, the Kobe, Sneakerhead Dread mentioned the UNC 6s, Joe Freshgood, Penny, Kobe, Craig. Girl, you want everything.
she be
unboxing everything. All right, so the other thing, it was another shoe. I'm sure it's gonna be another LeBron that I want. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna wear them, because I still haven't wore the uniform hook, the orange ones that came out. I really had to have those. Like, I saw pictures before the movie even came out. I was like, I gotta have them, but I don't know how the hell I'm gonna wear those. But
Trinidad James Saucony's.
Oh yeah. So those are coming out soon.
Tomorrow, I think.
Yeah, the sole on those like glows in the dark. But it glows in the dark in blue, red, and green.
Oh, I gotta look at that.
Really?
I love me a Saucony. I love Saucony.
So I got the first pair
for like $40.
I got the first pair. Those were like red and pink. And then I saw the black pair, and I was like, I'll hold off on them. But then I saw that they glow like that. I was like, I probably need to take a look at those and see. So I don't know. I might have to get up on those Trinidad James.
Saucony was being a hater because those food fight ones, I really wanted those, and they started at like an 8, and I don't really know if that's like every shoe, but if it is,
no, 8. They were a 7 because somebody sent me the link to get them because I'm a 7, and I had them in my cart, and somebody.
Well, I don't know what website that was on, because everyone I checked, it started at 8, unless they only had 1 or 2 7s, because it looked like it was only mid-sized.
It was, but they did have them in a 7. But somebody bought them right out my cart. I was mad too, and it was a little while after they released. I guess it was like a late restock on them, and I missed it.
Okay, so they're saying in the comments that the food fights did come smaller. Caramel Wonder said she got a 5.5 in them. I don't know.
I guess every site didn't get them.
Check StockX and go and see if you can find a pair, or eBay.
Yeah.
Maybe they didn't make a lot of them. They probably sold out pretty quick.
Yeah.
We
Maybe
had
I
to get
stepped in
ours
the
from
water.
End. We had to order
That
ours
might
from
that's
End
where I
because it was
that's
hard
where I
to get
saw
them.
that. Yeah, I order a lot of stuff from N because I just don't want to fight with some of the stuff over here, even though you pay a
Girl,
little
now with
extra, but
End, you have to
you
be
just can't return
100%
nothing.
sure you want that. You can't return. I'm not paying $100 to ship it
Listen,
back. Like,
trust me,
I
I
gotta
already
be
went there. I already
100%
been there once.
in and want those
Already been
because
there once
child.
and screwed up. But I remember my size, my
Mm.
UK size now. I know exactly what my UK size is now.
Oh man. All right. So we talked a little bit about 2022 releases. I'm wondering though, for y'all, what is a shoe that you feel does not get enough love? Like, what's a shoe that you really love, but other people either don't like it, you don't see it much, people be hating on it? Like, Tay, you already said you a feline head, so
Yeah, she a feline girl. I actually never was really into feline stuff.
Feline all the way. People don't give it enough love, but I feel like it's on Feline because they could do a lot
Their
more
marketing is
with,
terrible.
marketing, with collabs. Like they've done collabs, but it's like, who is that? Like, I'm sorry, when you're doing a collab, like it needs to be with like my girl Meg the Stallion. Like
But
if
I
they were
feel
to
like
bring her
it's their
on, it'd
budget.
be on and popping. Like y'all can't tell me if Meg was on there, you know what I'm saying? They would have people buying the shoe. Like
See, with Feline make most of their money off of tennis. I'm a tennis. I like tennis.
yes, they do.
Feline makes most of their money off of tennis.
That's true.
That's so they don't really market to people like us.
That's true.
So,
but they shoes so comfortable. They so comfortable.
That's why, because most of them, because they designed to be running across the court in all kind of clay or whatever. But that's why I feel like they don't market as much to the average people or for the basketball sneaker or any other brand, because most of their branding goes towards the tennis.
Yeah.
So,
but I think a piece of it is also just the consumer liking what they like, right? Because think about like Polo Ralph Lauren, they don't market towards us. They don't be trying to sell they stuff to us, any of them high-end brands, but we run towards and gravitate towards it. Even with Nike, like they don't really be messing with us. Like anytime I go on their app, it's not like they have stuff that's like targeted specifically for Black people. I think they just try to be real general with it, which is fine. Like do what you do. But I don't know what it is about it. Like when I go into the store and I'm in a sneaker store, I walk right past Fila and K-Swiss. Like I cannot.
Now K-Swiss was my shot.
I used to wear K-Swiss back in the day. Like, how you get a little tennis skirt, little pair of K-Swisses, back in the day. But I can't rock with them now. Like, they don't really do nothing. Well, they don't do collabs and stuff either.
Some of the
see anything
having in the store isn't what I have. Like, most of the shoes that I have that are feline, I couldn't find them in the store. I've never seen them in store. They've always been on the website. Even like the boots that they have, like they resemble the Yeezy boots kind of, but not really. But I've never seen them in store. So
the same thing with
y'all not even putting the good stuff in the stores. Like put the good stuff in the stores. Like everybody, some people just want to go in the store and buy it. Like you got to take that into consideration too. But,
I just think that it's marketed where they feel like their biggest audience is. So it may not be in the U.S. You probably can walk in any store in UK or somewhere else and find a boatload of different styles. And just like with K-Swiss, I haven't seen a K-Swiss in a store. Well, I ain't really been in the store, but even if I haven't seen a K-Swiss sneaker in a store.
Facts. In a minute.
In about 20 years. I would say 20, like damn near 20 years.
Yeah.
Somebody posted the original K-Swiss, and I was so hyped. I just wanted to buy a pair just because I knew how bad I used to go where I used to live. I'm from Philly, so we had Fifth and Alny. Fifth and Alny was a strip of sneaker stores. We used to go there. I used to walk down because I lived in walking distance. When I got my little $150 check from McDonald's and get my fresh pair of K-Swiss because we might have been going to the club later on that night. So I haven't seen an original K-Swiss in the store, and I honestly can't even tell. It's probably been about 20 years since I've seen the K-Swiss.
It's been a long time for me too. I don't think I have either seen a pair, and if I have, then they did not stand out at all.
At
Like,
all. It's like,
That's
what did
what
they
I'm
have them
saying.
behind
Like
a counter or something?
you probably
yeah.
have seen them, but you didn't see them. Like I was recently in the store and saw some K Swiss in like Foot Locker and Champs. I'm like, really? Like
Was
not
it like the
even
all white?
really paying
Was it
attention.
like the all white
It was some
pairs? Like
light
the
blue ones. It was some light blue ones. They was like light blue and pink or something.
Yeah.
Like, and then of course they had the standard whites. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like, and some all blacks. Like, of course. But yeah, like I was surprised to even see them, and I'm wondering to myself, like, have these always been here, and I just be ignoring them and don't even like digest like that I'm dealing looking
No,
at
man,
a
because they don't
case
stick
list.
out. They don't
Like,
stick out to us because they are like I feel like they bury that stuff. Like they bury the retros because everything is the hype now. Everything is the hype now. And just like I don't want the hype shoes. Like I sometimes I like some of the weird, funny, like looking shoe because I feel like I'm like, I can freak that. Like everybody not gonna like it, but then you see it and then you like, damn, I could have got that shoe. Like it's like they hide those shoes. Like if you look all the way down on the bottom of the shelf, you'll see like a pair of shoes and you're like, they nice. Where they come from? But they'll have everything that's like a new release or like something that's supposed to be hot, like right there in your face. So we don't always get a chance to see, or they don't even put the shoes out. They in the back of the store.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, I blame these brands though. I feel like the brands need to do a better job of trying to get that
That's
stuff
exactly
out
right.
there. I think one of the things that Nike does better than some of the other brands is the regular interaction with the people. You know what I mean? Sharing it like, oh, so and so wore these shoes, sharing it on the website, liking stuff,
Well,
commenting on
Adidas is
stuff.
really getting into that too because every time
Yeah.
I buy a pair of Adidas, whether it's on Confirmed or the Adidas app, they always send me an email and ask me to share. Now I haven't seen I haven't seen anything that they posted because I forget and I never go back and look. But I feel like they're starting to try to interact more with their buyers and get more opinions because I get a lot of surveys from Adidas.
Well, I
So
mean, like that comes with we're in the era of content creation. Like,
Yeah, they don't have
people are going on the internet and seeing all these people with these shoes on and styling these shoes. And like, I gotta go buy that. That's where it's at. I mean, a lot of shoes that I wouldn't consider, like those Shock Pink 14s, I thought was complete trash until I started going on Instagram. I said, "Oh,
me
y'all made
too.
that real cute. I need those." So
Me too. And
I feel like
I asked for them for
brands
Christmas.
are
So
getting into seeing that content creation and the internet and Instagram is the market. So
yep.
getting people to share, getting people to post, reposting, using that tag, that's where the gold is. And I think they're starting to pick up on that. So
yeah,
We are giving out free marketing.
pretty
yeah.
much free advertising.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
So one of the things I wanted to touch on a little bit with these brands is a little bit of age discrimination. Like I don't know how old y'all are. I don't want nobody to tell their age, right? If you're not comfortable. But I recently noticed, and there's been some stuff online about age discrimination within the sneaker community. One of these stores, Foot Locker, I believe it is, the whole FLX umbrella, sent out some information about a new forum or community that people could join, but you couldn't join if you were over the age of 34. Like,
Yeah, that
What?
I always wonder about that because it's like here, I'll be 42 this year. And I'm like, what? I don't have no taste? Because if I never told nobody my age, well, half the time I don't even tell my age. I just say I got a granddaughter. And that's it. And then people kind of try to start doing the math, but it's like, you wouldn't know how old I was if I didn't tell you. So how do you discriminate because of a number? So you can't discriminate because of a number because I'm the one with the money.
yeah. Thank you.
So,
I got more money now at 35 than I ever had in my whole life. Like I'm buying more sneakers than I've ever bought before. And now y'all telling me you missed the window. Like I don't understand that. Like the age thing actually is the issue.
It's backwards because I feel like 35 plus if I'm into sneakers and I'm over 35 or I'm 30,
what do you think I'm doing with my
or
kids?
likely I have children who are also going to be into sneakers. Like, so there's a whole nother, I'm likely have either a spouse or boy. There's a whole family that comes with the age. So I think that's like hustling backwards, because you want these
Yeah.
younger people to do what, and that's no shade. I mean, the younger demographic is fine too, but to exclude someone for age is that's that
Yeah.
to me.
But that's also
Age and
it's
it's
also
age
very
and gender.
it's also very telling who's in these rooms, right? Like, you know, that didn't just happen out of nowhere. Like, that clearly also happened because of the people that are in the rooms. Like, so then that's a bigger conversation as to, you know, you can't just have like a certain age group, you know, putting these things out on your websites, or like, you know, creating these ideas, or, you know, coming up with surveys, or, you know, deciding, you know, who should be included. Like, you got to have it across the board. Like, we got
Right,
people,
right.
70 still wearing sneakers. Like, you trying to tell me you just not going to include
Who's
them?
that?
Like, maybe
That
they got
old
something to
that
say.
old
Like,
man with that got all the drops. The old man that's the Dior. I call him the Dior man. He
yeah,
always got
Yes.
very
like that's
much
me.
so.
Me and his
Very much so.
that's gonna be
Sneakers very
me,
much so
his
have
wife.
a bag. Like, you know, so it's kind of like very telling, like, who's in these rooms and who is contributing and who these brands are allowing to even have a say so.
Yeah.
And what posted, who gets asked, who gets questioned, who gets surveyed. Like, so.
Yeah, I wish I could be a fly on the wall in those board meetings when they decide, you
Mm-hmm.
know, from when they call somebody for creation. Like from the time that they say, okay, we're coming up with the new shoe, reach out to 100 people. What goes into that conversation of the demographic that they're looking for? So what do you want? Who you like? I would love to know how they come together with the people that they go to seek for what they want to create.
Yeah.
Because every time I see a shoe and I'm like, who the hell asked for that? Like, who are you talking to? Like, who said, give me that, we want to see that? I don't understand. Sometimes I'm just really like baffled at what they come up with. And it's like, so I know this came through so many different channels and it got here to release. It shouldn't
Yeah.
even made it past the drawing board.
Yeah.
So how and why? Like, I would love to know how. I wish I knew someone
I feel like
that was up there.
I feel like some of these brands feel like they got so much money to play around. Like, I
And that's what it
really
is. They
feel
just
like
throw
they
away
be,
money.
it's like play for them. Like, oh, we gonna test this. We gonna see who gonna buy in. We gonna see how I do. Like, they like, especially Nike. Like, I feel like Nike, like they got
That's
more
why they
than
come
enough
with all
money
these
to
shop
just like
drops.
play around. And that's why I feel like we see some of these shoes, they come out and then they go to like Burlington. Now you in Burlington and you picking up the shoe and it's under retail because they had time to play. It flopped. They're like, oh well, send it to Burlington. We'll still make something, and then they moving on to the next. Like,
I feel like that's where a lot of these shop drops come in at, because they'll drop it just to see how hype it is. And then if they feel like, okay, these motherfuckers want this, we go ahead and do the full release.
Mm-hmm.
And then they full, because there's no way them Cool Grays had 605,000 releases. Like, come on. I feel like they played with that because they wanted to see how bad everybody wanted them or how good they would sell. Because like they literally re-released them sneakers like 7 times.
But see, I'm also wondering if that's them trying to combat the bots and the resellers, right? Because
But why is it only certain shoes? You only get
because they
that
only have
once in
so
a blue
many
moon.
of them. But I also feel like when they keep doing these re-releases or whatever that they do, I feel like they sitting overseas, they not buying them. And they sending
that's
them back to
probably
Nike,
true.
and Nike like, well, we know they want them in America, so we just gonna
Right.
resell them over here. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
that's
yeah,
all
you
it
know,
is.
And
But
that,
it's different
China.
overseas.
that goes to the market being saturated. Like, at the end of the day, Nike can play because everybody is buying everything. Like, nothing, like, you rarely see something come up on the sneaker app that does not sell out. Like, people are buying the most ridiculous concept, and I don't know if they like them, not like them. I don't know, but everything is selling out. The sneaker game is at an all-time high. Everybody is into whatever they're into. So Nike just, hey, what y'all want to make today? Like, let's just produce, put it out, because everybody is buying everything. And we may not be buying certain types of shoes, but the world in general is buying.
Yeah,
you're right.
They're buying everything.
They sure are.
And then my thing is, why isn't the releases on one accord? Like, why is Japan getting a release 3 to 6 months before we get it? Why does it work like that?
It's such a gap. Like, I can see if it was like a couple weeks, but like 3 or 4 months, like
that's what I'm saying. And then so we go buy it on Go or whatever, and we gonna question it the whole time we ordered. From the time we hit submit, we wondered if they being made in the UA factory or if they really a real sneaker, because we trying to figure out why we ain't got it yet, and we got to spend an extra $100 on it because we don't know if we gonna actually get it if we try to get it. Because that's where I was at. Whatever, I never messed with Go. I'm sorry, I never messed with the sneakers app, and I ain't go to the store because I was like, listen, I work all day. I ain't got time to go stand in line in the store. So, fluke it. If I want it, I'll just go ahead and pay the extra $100 because that combats anything that I have to do. Mm-hmm. But why? Why do I have to do that? Just release the crap at the same time and buy enough sneakers. Like, I don't understand. Send us enough stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what the marketing or branding strategy is behind that. It's been like that for a long time, where they would have, and they still have, like, stuff that only comes out in Asia or only comes out in Europe.
Exactly.
They put all these blocks on the different websites, sneakers and stuff. You try to go buy something, it's like, oh, you trying to ship to the United States? Not happening, ma'am. Like,
yeah, what
so
is that,
they're
BTSN?
really trying to, like, block us from getting stuff that we want. Like, if somebody don't sell it through StockX or Go or something like that, some of the stuff you just cannot get it.
Mm-hmm. Right, because I think one of the sites that I was ordering from overseas, I was ordering all kind of Nikes from there. I went to try to order something, and I got that message that due to some kind of trade thing, they are no longer able to sell through the U.S. So what they're doing is selling through Go. So they have to sell through somebody, or they have to have a U.S. store in order to sell to the U.S. Like, it's crazy. Nike's doing too much with trying to capitalize on every little dollar that everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like, no, why do the other brands don't do that?
Some of them do. Like, Adidas does it too. Like, I've seen, like, international releases that only come out in Europe or Asia and stuff like that. But I feel like Nike is the one that I see the more of, where I want it. You know what I mean? So I'm like, well, why I can't get this colorway? Or they put the releases out at a different time. Because I feel like with Adidas, a lot of times it's just all released at the same time. With Nike, like those prime pink dunks, they high dunks, and they like a really bright pink.
Yeah, I like those.
Those dropped overseas, and I
never came here.
Yep.
I don't even know if they coming out here or when or what. Like, I've not seen anything.
Because they on Go. I saw them and I wanted them, but me and high top dunks, I don't like high top dunks because I don't know what curtain vinyl they use for those things, but I don't like them. That they need to do better with the leather on those dunks. Golly.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
and
the dunks have gone downhill.
For that. And I saw somebody post $100.
Somebody posted, I think it was yesterday, I saw they was talking about how the regular dunks are trash. They only put effort into the SB dunks at this point. Like,
yeah.
Which is valid point, valid argument. So I don't know. Hopefully the materials will get better. I mean, the other thing they're doing now, they're recycling a bunch of old stuff. And I'm wondering if maybe that's what the problem is, because they're using recycled materials to make these dunks. I don't know.
But see, I feel like these ones I have, it's the only pair of dunks I bought. And then I was going through hell and high water to get these. And finally got these. But they the same though. So I wore these about 3 times, and they don't look as bad. I haven't worn these yet, but the high top ones, they look like somebody just took them and just jumped on them. Like, why do they look like that?
What you mean? They don't look that bad?
They do. They look out the box. They look like somebody stepped on them.
Oh my God.
So I can't. And then people want $250 and $300. I'm like, you're not getting that for no dunk out of me.
Nah, I'm not
sorry.
paying over for no dunks. Like, my husband is like really upset about what's happening with dunks. He's like, man, I used to be able to get dunks for $39.99. They would be on clearance. He'd be like, I don't be wanting to pay the $100. I'd be damned if I'm paying over for them.
Right.
Them black ones I bought everywhere from a reseller, and he wanted to argue me down. He wanted $250 from me. I said, it ain't got nothing to do with the money. It's the quality of that sneaker. I refuse to give you $250 for a poor sneaker. I'll go buy a sneaker I really want. I'm not giving you that. I'm not giving you that. And for the mere fact that I could sit here and have this conversation with him, and he says, okay, give me $150. Okay.
Not give me $150. Why the price drop so low?
Really?
I'm sorry, that's like some crackhead stuff. Like, all right, just give me $150. Like,
right, you was hell bent on that $250 because I wasn't doing it.
Oh man, that is too funny, man.
It's not. It's just. I need the quality to get better.
Yeah, but I think for like the newer generation, the newer sneakerheads, probably the draw for them for the dunks is the lower price point, right? Because Jordans is high as hell. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they $200 across the board now.
Yeah, so if I'm newer into the sneaker community, I'm gonna try to get the $100 shoes. They're still acceptable, but they half the price. Like, so I get it. I think that's why there's a lot of appeal for them, in terms of like the general release. And now because of that, the resellers, you know, whatever sells out, whatever is hot, here they come trying to flip it for more, because now it's changed from accessible to now I want it because that's what's on trend, right?
Right,
so
right.
That's the downside of the biggest downside of the sneaker community is the chucks. Oh Lord. Yeah. So my husband, he keep telling me about how all these people was going crazy for chucks now. Like, and I guess same thing, the price point, like Chucks is like $75. Like,
man, I remember when Chucks was $25.
Thank you. And you used to always find Chucks at your local DSW famous footwear.
Yes.
Even for the
kids.
Carnival.
All of that. All of that.
Yeah, the first time I went to try to buy some Chucks again, it had to be in like the early 2000s for my son. And because Lil Wayne. And he kept asking for these Chucks. I was like, all right. So I went to go actually look. I said, $50 for Chucks? When did Chucks become $50? I was floored that Chucks were $50. I couldn't believe that Chucks were $50.
And now
we
they
paying $50 for Candace. $100. We paying $100 for Candace sneakers.
Yeah, that's the thing. Canvas sneakers, like I could make them bitches at home. Like they is canvas. Like, stop playing with me. Like $75, and don't let it be a collab. How much them come on their garçons cost in a low chuck?
They want. I have a pair.
Yeah, the highs was like one something. I think I paid like
$150 for them. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
I love that shit, man.
I do it.
I love that shit. I'm sorry, I had to do it. I love that shit.
I love that. I'm not a Chuck person. I don't the cloth. I don't do that. I don't like that. But those,
yeah, I got
the Joe Fresh one. I got the Joe Fresh Converse. I had to, bro, because his New Balance was too hard to get. I'm like, I can't pass this up. I can't do it.
I like the run hike.
Those are good too.
Yeah,
I went a little crazy on those. I had about 4 pair of those, and I sold a couple of them on Macari because I was like, Aisha, you don't need all these Chucks. I had 2 pair of white ones just because the stripe was a different color. One was a red stripe, one was a black stripe. I had 2 pair of black ones. I got a leather pair. I was like, all right, you don't need all those.
So I will say, I only have 1 pair of Run Star hikes. I am guilty of owning way too many pairs of Chucks. And I will say part of the reason that I own Chucks is because there's a clearance store 5 minutes from my house, okay?
Oh, that's a good reason.
They be
Because I would
having
be in
them
there every day.
$18, $14, $7. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I'm taking them. Like,
Yeah.
I want
Yeah.
them.
Somebody
Yeah.
will wear
Like,
them.
but one of the things that Chuck does, the Chuck Taylors they end up doing is they have more of the collabs with like cartoons and stuff. Like I got Looney Tunes Chucks, I got Scooby Doo Chucks, I got, you know what I mean? So I really like that kind of stuff. Like that's the kid in me. So, and they do a lot of different colors and stuff like that, a lot of different materials. I feel like they're a little more out there in terms of what they do. They just don't get as much shine or attention or whatever, but until they do the collabs, when they do a Joe Fresh Good, when they do a Como de Garçon, they people hop on those. But in general, I think that the Converse Chuck Taylors get overlooked. Now I ain't messing with none of them other stuff. Like if it's not a Chuck, I don't even know what I don't even understand battery low. Okay. I don't even understand the Converse basketball shoe world. Like that's not even something I'm about to mess with. So
yeah, that's short. That's short. That's beyond our head. He go back to Dr. J and them with that.
Y'all, he had a battle the other day. In the battle, they started talking like on the sideline. They was just talking about like some shoe that Magic Johnson had back in the day. He left to go get his shoe for the battle, and then he came back like, "Yeah, I got the Magic shoes y'all was talking about." Everybody like, bruh, like
my man. That's why. Listen, he will give you if I need something, I'm straight going to him. Like, what is this? If I gotta buy something for my husband, I don't want him to know. He's definitely gonna be the person I need to get with the basketball team, because he know. If he know.
He be knowing all the stuff. Like all of our friends that are married, like their wives come to him like, okay, so which sneakers should I get? Because he be knowing like what his friends want, what they looking for, what's a reasonable price for it, like all that.
So he's the sneaker connoisseur for the
family. Yeah, he definitely be helping folks out. And he'll go on the hunt like, oh, you said you wanted them? I just seen them on eBay. Like he really be on it. Like all right, so one other topic I wanted to hit on before we get off, I wanted to talk about shoes that are overhyped. Now, we talked a little bit about the Dunks.
A lot of that.
I feel like the Dunks is probably the most overhyped shoe at this point in time. Are there any other shoes that y'all feel like just like overhyped and you don't understand why everybody be on them?
What's them?
There's a few.
Them Yeezys.
The dumplings.
The what?
That's what I call them. They look like dumplings.
Yeah, I think so. With the thing,
the wave runners.
No.
The other one, the wavy ones, but
50s.
The cloth joints, and they like squeak. Yeah. I no disrespect. No disrespect, but I just don't.
They're definitely hype, but I actually want a pair now. I could not stick. I don't like Yeezys. Period. I have two.
Really, girl? Oh God.
I have two pairs.
The comfort, please, out of this world.
But please. I think they overrated. I think a regular pair of Adidas, my regular NDMs are comfortable too. I got about 7 or 8 pair of those. I don't see the overly comfort in them. The belugas, I really did like those, so I had to have them when they came out, and I hit on the sneakers if I got them, and I got some other ones, the QTM something. See, I don't even know all the names. Them things, because Kai like to call them my Yeezy stompers because they look like boots. But I got two of them, and I kind of want them I call them the little chicken dumplings. They look like dumplings.
Yeah. I can't do it. I struggle with the Yeezys. Like I got my first pair of Yeezys last year. Like I got a pair of 350s. It was the MX Oak pair. Don't get me wrong, they are comfortable. I haven't like worn them yet, but I tried them on and they're comfortable. But the way them shoot, like it took me a long time to like find a pair of Yeezys that I actually wanted. Like, and these other styles that they coming out with, I can't do it. Them 700s, like
I love
that.
Oh my God,
thing.
Oh God, I love them.
Contraption, them.
I love them 700s.
I
Oh my
love
God.
them.
If I could
That
buy every
that is
pair,
a
I
hype.
swear I would. I would.
That Yeezy boot thing that looked like he worked with a trash truck.
No.
Easy boot. You mean the 500s?
Is that what that is? That with the yellow boot, the orange looking boot?
The
Oh no,
knit
not that
with
one.
the
Now
knit on
that's a little different. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one.
I don't even
I'm
understand
cool
what that
with
is. You walking around looking like the Eminem man with them big boots on.
Kryptonite Souls said the Jeremy Scott. Let me tell you something about Jeremy Scott. He can go straight to hell with all them shoes. My husband owns multiple pairs of Jeremy Scott's, and they are on the list of shoes. Do not put them on if you're going somewhere with me. Because them teddy bears and glitter and secret all this weird shit he be doing. Like, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. The other thing that's on the list is he got these Chuck Taylor collabs with Rick Owens. And the front of the toe is like so long and square.
They are terrible. I don't
Those
like
are
them
horrible.
They are ugly.
And
they
he got them in black and was mad he didn't get them in white too. I'm like, you shouldn't even got those. Like,
they look like duck, and then they turn up in the front, so your feet look like they turned up.
I hate them so much. Like, I
ugly.
cannot do it. Like,
yeah,
okay.
no, sorry.
Yeah, somebody said Jordan ones are hype. Yeah, Rick Owen duck shoes. Yes.
Oh,
no, thank you.
But that's
the
how
the Sakai's are a little overhyped to me too. I don't understand what the appeal is and why they so high.
When they changed to that open back one, I don't like those. I had one pair of those though, the purple one. When they changed the Sakai's from the just the regular sole to that one that flips up and open in the back, it's they didn't have to do that.
I think the Jordan ones are overhyped 100%, and almost to the point where if you like Jordan ones, if those are your shoes, they're doing too like you. It's almost like
overdoing it.
Radio, like it. Y'all doing too much. Y'all dropping them too many times. Y'all picking different colorways. Like it's
the colorways. It's
saturated.
Too much. It's too many. It's too many colorways.
I don't like it.
There are so many other numbers.
Them cool guys, keep it. They keep, what he said, you can keep it.
Hold on, wait a minute.
Somebody and the what's the guy named J Balvin? Them ones he had overhyped to me. Keep it. Keep
with all the colors.
Keep it.
I don't understand Bad Bunny and these Adidas. Like, that's some basic ass low top forums, and they charge them $150 for them. That would be $90 on a regular day.
No, hold on. What was the Adidas with the horse face?
With the who?
You talking about fucking Kerwin Frost? Let me tell you something. Because I'm tired of him too.
What the fuck was that? Wait,
I'm tired of him. Who the fuck said go get Kerwin Frost? Let's have him make some shoes. Who said that over at Adidas? Because put the hands up, because we about to go boxing. I don't understand that, man. I do not like any of the shoes that he's done. It's entirely too weird, too far. He had a fucking Yeti costume that was $300. $300. Like,
now, I'm all about different. I'm all about it, but that was weird. It wasn't even weird. Like, damn, that's like weird, but I can freak. No, that was creepy weird. Because I'm not walking around with them big horse teeth on my feet. That was just strange. I kept looking at it. I was like, is somebody really buying this?
And people really be buying.
They was trying to be where I seen them at.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand the cool Kai thing either. I don't understand.
No disrespect to Cool Kai. Like, mad respect. You a black owned brand. Like, that's cool. But it's like, I'm gonna need, if you're gonna be a black owned brand and you're gonna come out with a shoe for me, I want something different. Like, I want something like people look at my feet. They like, where'd you get those from? Not, is that a Jordan 1 or is them Cool Kais? Like,
that's what I don't get, and I don't understand how Nike haven't sued him yet, because they look like ones without a swoosh. Like, that's so different. Like,
he could have pay for some copyright for the silhouette. See, as long as you pay, they're gonna give you what you want.
That's Nike. That ain't no way. There's no way that he paid a copyright on a Jordan 1. Like, nah. I just don't see that being the case.
There's another
so
black
how did he
brand.
get away? I wonder how he got away with it then.
I don't know how he getting away with it.
Because they come.
He knows something to somebody. He know where the body's
come at everybody. Yeah,
he know where
they come at everybody. You see, they was coming at the little crafters for redoing customizing sneakers.
Yeah,
like they can, and then they so trifling. They don't even want to let the folks tie dye them. They gonna jump on the colors. Y'all Nike, y'all that greedy for money?
That's crazy.
Nike does that with everything, even down to socks, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
Nike is now coming out with new sock colors, like all different types of colors. I'm like, hold up,
because when you go on Etsy,
y'all weren't doing this, okay? What happened to just the black and the white?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
White? Like,
no, that's because you and I been making a little bit of coins off of customizing socks. And all the Etsy
they trying to take all.
So they said, "Oh no, we don't want y'all doing it. We gonna go ahead and do it." Now you can't find no white socks.
Right now, all the white socks are sold out. I'm trying to dye socks, can't find no white socks. Where the white socks at? I don't like it.
They done disappeared. Now here go probably an unpopular opinion. And thank you, Kick Game Crazy 04 for saying this. Off-whites. I'm sorry.
What?
I cannot.
They are oversaturated.
Will not do the off-white. I've never liked it. Ever. It's not going to change. I passed on the Chris, put them in the comments. He know what I'm talking about. I passed on them ones that was it not the Royals, the Hyper J pair, because it had like words on the side. I'm like, oh, they trying to be like the off-whites. I'm cool. Like, I passed on those and completely skipped them. Like, I cannot do the off-white. Like, I understand why some people like them. It's just not for me. It never
off-whites are, that's my, I would own every off-white if I could. Only because I feel like they're creative to me. Like, to deconstruct a sneaker and make it fashion is super fire. Like, it's almost like he took it apart and put it back together. It's the same shoe, but it's not. Like, that to me is dope. The concept of it is dope. The writing on the side of the shoe is hella dope. Like, and it's something that's so simple, yet it's complex. Like that, like the air with the parentheses, like that. Who would have thought it? That's genius to me. So off-white, I would own all of them, but I probably will never own. Yeah. Whatever I don't have, I won't have because.
Well, I saw a few on like, they might not have been real, but I've seen a few like on gold that weren't $200,000. Like, I've seen some where they weren't really like. Now, it could be just because of what that style that people may have not really been into that style. But I never really understood the off-white. So it was like some of the clothes I did like, but when it came to the sneakers, it just never was kind of none of them really like was my style. So I didn't really ever even
I like off-white. I don't particularly like the actual, like when you go on Off-White's website to buy those shoes. I don't particularly like those. I don't think I've seen a pair that I like of those, but like when they're doing like the, Jordan and Nike, collab or whatever, I do like those. I just haven't been able to get any. And I'm just have yet to find a pair that I'm willing to spend money on, resell, like maybe one day, but I just haven't found any yet that really.
Yeah.
That's not a thing for me. So, I'm glad y'all enjoy them. A lot of people do. It's just, it's never been a thing that I like. So, somebody also said the cool gray 11s is overhyped. What? It's a lot of pairs out there. So what?
It's okay. Some people don't like Jordan 1 mids, so we gonna, you know what I'm saying? Sorry.
Don't get me started on mids, because I'm gonna get to cussing again, and I need to.
I get the cussing too, because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
What I'm tired of, and Tay, you had posted something about this not too long ago, is this whole notion of wear what you like, until somebody wearing something you don't like, then everybody got something to say. And I'm tired of it. Like,
that's exactly what it is.
I'm tired of it. And I get it, like, we all have our opinions, but I'm not about to talk down on somebody because they're wearing X, Y, and Z. Like, that's not how this goes. And that's what I can't stand.
Oh yeah, and that's what it is. You don't like it, you don't like it. Like,
that's fine. Right. It's like, that's fine. It's like these people be like acting like they bought the shoe for you.
Right.
You didn't buy the shoe. I bought the shoe with my hard-earned money that I worked for. And you gonna try to
and
tell
there it is.
Like, her collection ain't valid because she got mids. Like, hold on now. You getting a little disrespectful.
You came up with that concept about mids, but I'm not even gonna go there because my kids gotta go into bed soon, and we could be here all night me cussing these folks out about these mids. So we just going. I'm gonna let that go.
At it with some people over these mids. Like, just leave me alone.
It don't even be that deep. But it don't even be that deep. And just
because
I got a mid doesn't make it not a Jordan. It's still a Jordan.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And nobody whatever. Like, it doesn't
whatever.
matter. And what was funny is this summer when Jordan himself popped out with them reflective mids. The man himself wearing them. What y'all got to say now? Like,
but who cares whether he wears them or not? It's a shoe that we like. So who are you to tell me because it's a mid, it ain't a real Jordan? You don't go sit the hell down somewhere. Like,
because these is real prices.
Okay. Okay. And they stand out. That's the thing. Like, I be so mad. I'm like, people talk all this shit about mids, and the last 2 pairs I tried to get, I could not get them. They sold out on me. Like,
thank you.
Who hating them but also buying them? Like, I need to understand because I thought I would be able to get a pair. Like, ooh.
Exactly.
Some 11s comment, and I don't appreciate it. Whoever you were that said 11s were overhyped.
Please, the Jordan. I can't take the Jordan. I can't. Jordan 11s. Please, just leave about the conversation.
Yeah, I love me an 11. Like, I love 11.
The 11 is my favorite silhouette. Like,
mine too.
Not come for 11.
I love like when they did the women's releases, the black and gold ones, the silver glittery ones, them green ones with the gold. Like, I love them. Like,
love them. I'm trying to get every pair I can. Every pair I can.
I want Aleli Mae to do an 11. Like, that's what I want. If she do an 11, child.
If she doing 11, I will probably buy it for resale before the shit even drop. Buying it off the rip.
That's easy. If something I really want, I gotta drop it. But ladies, y'all know I got the little ones. I gotta get them to the bed, and we can see it for another 2 hours. I would love to. They calling me now because they ready to go to bed. Mommy, I gotta tuck in. Listen, it was cool. A great pleasure chatting with y'all. I really enjoyed chatting with you ladies.
Yes, thank you so much for being on. But yes, ladies, it is 8:30, so we are gonna wrap it up. Like, I appreciate y'all for coming on. Again, if you are not following any one of these ladies, please take a moment, go to their pages, follow them as well as their business pages. And I will see y'all next month for another episode of Lady Sneakers Conversations. If you are interested in being on the show in March, please hit me up because I haven't scheduled anything yet. So looking to get March and April situated. But ladies, thank y'all so much again for being on.
Thank you.
Y'all have a wonderful evening.
Good night, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.